Illinois looks simple, flat, quiet, predictable. But beneath the cornfields, highways, and cities, this state hides one of the strangest geological stories in America. Ancient oceans, violent earthquakes, meteor impacts, vanished rainforests, and landscapes that should not exist here at all. In this documentary, we uncover the impossible geography of Illinois, a place shaped by ice ages, cosmic collisions, and floods powerful enough to remake the land in days. By the end of this journey, you will never see the prairie state the same way again. Section 1. The Flatland Illusion. Illinois is often called flat. But that flatness was engineered. For thousands of years, massive ice sheets bulldozed the landscape, scraping hills away and filling valleys, until the land became nearly level. The result is one of the flattest states in America. But this smooth surface is deceptive. Because what looks simple above ground hides chaos below. Section 2. A land built by ice and flood. Around 19,000 years ago, Illinois experienced one of the most violent floods in North American history. When the glacial dam failed at what is now Lake Michigan, water surged through the regions with unimaginable force, carving starved rocks 100-foot canyons almost overnight. Places like Starved Rock State Park and the Illinois River Valley exist because of this single catastrophic event. What appears calm today is actually scar tissue from geological disaster. Section 3. Deserts, dunes, and cactus. Illinois once had deserts, and parts of them still survive. At Illinois Beach State Park, golden sand dunes roll toward Lake Michigan. And between them, clusters of prickly pear cactus, blooming yellow in summer sun. After the ice retreated, winds sculpted massive sand deposits into dunes. These dry ridges became home to species that feel wildly out of place, including native cactus. In certain forests and along Michigan's shore, prickly pear cactus grows naturally. A reminder that Illinois once looked nothing like it does today. Section 4. Swamps that shouldn't exist. In the far southern tip of the state lies a landscape that feels transported from Louisiana. In Cache River State Natural Area, ancient cypress swamps rise from dark water, the northernmost reach of a Louisiana-style ecosystem. Ancient cypress swamps rise from dark water, their roots twisting upward like living sculptures. These wetlands mark the northern edge of ecosystems, usually found hundreds of miles south. It's one of the most biologically rich environments in the Midwest, and one of its most unexpected. Section 5. The world beneath your feet. Southern Illinois sits atop one of the densest sinkhole regions in North America, in the karst landscape near Cave-in Rock. Rainwater dissolves limestone underground, carving vast cave systems where rivers vanish into darkness. Entire ecosystems exist below the surface. Blind fish, pale salamanders, and creatures adapted to eternal night. Illinois isn't just flat land. It's hollow. Section 6. Earthquakes in the Midwest. Illinois doesn't feel like earthquake country, but it is. In 1811-1812, the New Madrid earthquakes shook southern Illinois so violently that church bells rang in Boston. Settlers watched the Mississippi flow backward, and Reelfoot Lake in Tennessee in hours. The fault systems responsible are still active today. Silent waiting. Section 7. Cosmic and volcanic secrets. But earthquakes are recent history. Dig deeper, millions of years deeper, and Illinois reveals even stranger secrets. Beneath Chicago's neighborhoods lies the Des Plaines disturbance, a 4-mile-wide meteor crater buried under 2,000 feet of sediment. Deep underground, ancient magma once pushed upward but never broke through. The result is a geological bulge filled with rare minerals. The city literally sits on the remains of a cosmic impact. Section 8. A lost world of tropical forests. 300 million years ago, Illinois was near the equator. In the Mason Creek fossil beds, split a shale rock, and you might find a fern from 300 million years ago, pressed flat and perfect, a ghost from the Carboniferous rainforests. Steaming rainforests covered the land. Giant plants rose over 100 feet tall. When these forests died, they were buried and transformed into coal. Today, fossilized tree trunks and leaves remain preserved underground, snapshots of an ancient jungle frozen in time. Section 9. Rivers that shaped a continent. Illinois sits at one of the most important river crossroads on Earth. At the convergence of the Mississippi, Illinois, and Ohio rivers, water from nearly half the continental United States flows through this single state. Here, massive river systems converge, draining water from nearly half of the continental United States. These rivers built fertile floodplains, supported ancient civilizations, and still shape life across the region today. They are the quiet architects of the Midwest. Section 10. The wildlife spectacle few expect. Every winter, thousands of bald eagles migrate to Illinois. Along the Mississippi near Nauvoo, photographers and families gather each January to watch hundreds of bald eagles fish in open water, one of the largest eagle concentrations in the lower 48 states. They gather along open river water, filling trees and bluffs with enormous silhouettes. A hidden wildlife phenomenon unfolding in plain sight. Illinois does not announce its secrets. They are buried, flattened, hidden beneath soil, water, and time. But look closer, and the prairie state transforms into something else entirely. A land shaped by ice ages and asteroids, by floods, earthquakes, and vanished worlds. Illinois is not ordinary. It is quietly extraordinary. And now that you know its story, you'll never see flat land the same way again.